Hello everybody, so we got the new toy. That one there is one of the cars that I got as spare for spare parts, or if I need to put it back on, but it's got the same problem as the one from the bike there. So basically when one of them fuel screw mix is screwy is not you can't undo it, you can't tune it up, so I'm the bike I took from the bike, the car that came with the bike, and I took it off, and I'm gonna give it a good bath, proper bath. I took all the parts out for the moment. So that's one side, that's another side, that's the parts from the spare car, and I noticed a few things on the one that was on the bike. There was some dirt. I mean, I'm not honest to God, I did clean those cars, but now they got some debris inside, some sort of debris inside. That could be one of the causes for not to have any guts when on acceleration. We'll see what happens. What I didn't do with all the old car there, I took it all apart and I put all the carb and the bits inside the Ultrasonic Cleaner. But this one I'm going to do first the carbs boil by themselves, and then I'll do the carb bits, so to see. But once I start putting it back on, then I'm going to analyze carefully if there's anything that I missed in the first time I put it back together. I still got another car there. These cars, I bought them cheap from eBay, the two spare ones, cheap from eBay for 20 quid or something each. And I knew they were going to be craps. I never really used them as with a full body, but I'm keep them for parts. I already took a few parts for my bike, for Renegade, but now I'm gonna see what happens with the next step. So I'll bring you back once I start put things together. For the moment, that's all. So this is the result. Unfortunately, there's the air fuel mix screw on one side. It didn't come out. I done my best with that, with my torch. I even tried to drill it, a little bit, and put a screw on it, and then try to unscrew it. That stupid thing is so tight, and even after being on Ultrasonic Cleaner, nothing has happened. And now the walls of that, where that screw goes into, the aluminium is breaking. There's nothing else I can do. I thought, okay, if I get the screw out, I will rebuild that wall, maybe do the thread for it and all that. Rebuild a wall with JB Weld or something like that. But I can tell that is not coming out, and I'm not going to put something on the bike that is all fast. Is not a right thing to do. Is not going to happen. So my job now is to find a carburetor that actually, but I'm going to be very careful, because I did buy those two carburetors. That was for Renegade in the past, and the problem was always the same. The freaking screws, one of the screws on one side, um, it doesn't come out. It doesn't. They get stuck. They get stuck and they don't come out. It's a pain in the ass. So I got two carburetor bodies there, plus now the carburetor from this bike, with exactly the same problem. One of the screws doesn't come up, and doesn't matter what you do to, or what I do to it, plus gas, crack it, 8, ultrasonic, WD-40. I left it even, at that one time, I left the carburetor in a bath of vinegar some time ago. I left the carburetor soaking in vinegar, and I wouldn't get it out. If any of you got ideas how to get it out, I run out of ideas. Like I said, I tried to make a little small pilot hole with the drill to trying to screw a screw into it, and then put a nut into it, and then try to reverse it. There's nothing I can do. I was thinking about buying a reversed drill bit, but I'm not spending more money on stuff because I know that is not going to happen. So my solution now is simple. Is get a pair of a carburetor, a second-hand carburetor, because new is, don't even think about it. So a new carburetor, a second-hand carburetor, but this time I'm going to be careful. I'm going to tell the seller, please make sure both air screw mixes or fuel mixes are rotating properly, and you can get them out, because otherwise I will return it, and there's nothing you can do about it, because if it's not alright, it's not alright. Let's see what happens. Like I said, this was my last attempt to get the bike running. I did see a few problems with that carburetor, apart from the fact they had a bit of debris inside, and and there was a couple of other things that I realized, like, I'll show you in a second if I can get to it. Yeah, there it is. So you got those valves, which I believe is to create the vacuum, this one is not too bad, but the pin is a bit dirty. Yeah, so but that one could be clean, but on the other side, that was a problem, because I don't believe I took this off the last time, but this one is in bad condition, is even worse. So either of them could be causing that problem, because it's not working properly. And then on the spare carburetor that I got there, once again, one of the valves, I'm not quite sure where I put it now. It doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter, because I have enough of that shite. Oh yeah, there it is. This one was from the old carburetor there, look. But when the membranes are fine, but the little pins are not. So yeah, this is what's that's what happened today. I wasn't even supposed to be in here today, but there you go. Shit happens, and you have to adapt. I adapted by coming to to the garage. So now that's it. I mean, I've done a little bit of cleaning on those ones, polishing, and they've actually, I spray them with lacquer because to stop them from rusting. So hopefully none of them will have petrol going into them, so it should be all right. And I can apply them to the next carburetor, because whatever happens the next carburetor I get, I'm gonna have to open it up and clean it up and make sure it's all clean inside. I just realized, I didn't know that, but I just realized I got some seals to go into it. I got some iron here I found the other day, so it's a part of a carburetor rebuild kit, and I'll try that. So for today, that's all I got for you guys. Not much. So yeah, if you guys ever had any luck taking those screws out, but I don't know, because I've done the best I could. I've done some research about how to do it. I knew how to do it. I put the plus gas, or we crack it, because it's pretty much, it's a Arctic spray, is very cold. I used that. I soaked it. Never mind. It's all good. What matters is that our Renegade is ready to go. Last Sunday I had a little spin. I went to make a little errand, not far away, but it was a few miles, and she's fine. She's just fine. She just wants the open road. Me too. And we had to wait. So you guys keep well. Don't sit on your bum, because otherwise your project won't get done. Keep your safe riding going on, and I'll show you some more details soon when I got some more news. All right, cheers, stay well, bye bye.